Dire team pick.
And those bounty runes making all the difference. Ricky half a level ahead and be a little more effective with these movements. Has his eyes on the top lane once again with Bulba Dubu ready to gear up and go in onto Rio, trying to make moves. The turnaround is there. Fatal Bonds has been dropped. Demons actually coming with a rotation as well. So a 3-man from DC. They've got 3 on TNC. They'll actually get themselves the first blood there as they bring down the Ricky. They will lose Rio in return. Ravens should tick out, so DC will get the double kill.
Proven to be very effective, and that's something that TNC are going to have to be worried about. This mid lane's not going well, and with top lane getting pressured now, you've really got to find something somewhere.
Another attempt here onto Arbed. Cuckoo will get the blade through off the boulder smash, trying to stop Arbed getting the right clicks through, but it won't be enough. He gets the kill onto the Jug, and with Dubin Arbed chasing down, in fact the agent's coming through as well to block him off.
The weak point for TNC start has been the inability to find kills on the Shadow Fiend, and even that top lane rotation proving to be better played by the Ricky.
And I mean, again, they try and go in on Arbid in the mid lane, but Tim's, he rolls in after the Jug's already dead. This mid lane is just, it's an absolute disaster. Top lane, Jewel comes through from the side of DC. They won't get the bonus damage, but they do get the kill. Demon on a kill.
Ring of Health, just free farming away. With that HP regen against the Iron Shell, Mason doesn't need help. He's perfectly happy solo.
They have dropped a sentry, and they will find Dubu moving back across towards the mid lane. So TNC, get the Rick.
Going to continue to free farm the Weaver down bottom. The SF is going to come back mid now, knowing it's fairly safe, and additional pressure in the mid. Doesn't quite land that long raise.
Kuku still has to be careful. Again, these right clicks from Arbed just punching through the Juggernaut. Kuku will have to activate the Shrine. There'll be another raise. Is it going to be enough? Not quite enough. The infused raindrop just saving him, but it may only be for the time being, because Dubu and Arbed move forward on the slash. The bounces aren't going to be enough at that low level. And another kill in the mid lane. Top lane though, TNC finding some vengeance. They'll bring down Bulba on the Legion Commander, but in return, Mason's actually moved up to this top lane. Raven just has to TP the hell out of there, and DC will at least find the Wyvern in return in this top trade. But at the
then he's ready to kind of rotate around this 10-minute mark.
They need to get Arbed this. They've brought the Darkseer over this time. Yeah. They're trying something different. They're wanting to throw everything at Arbed. He's already starting to make the move back. Raven there as well. They'll get the kill for sure. 4 of them surround him. TNC are able to shut him.
I just have to give this tower up. Bulba even swinging his way into the lane. He's very tanky, 1200 HP.
I'm going to see Rio come in from the sidelines. Looks like they want to try and fight this. Already the Mason focusing on the Earth Spirit on the back. The Chaotic Offerings drop, flips onto 3. Arbed gets the Requiem through. Jug's already been taken down with the raises. Bursting Sam H down low. He tries to surge his way out there, but again, Arbed with these raises on
6 Warlock. If you're going to defend, you better make sure you win, because if you fight into that rock, and you lose, not only are you losing a pretty bad fight, but you're losing objectives as well.
They'll drop the sentry. They should get this here as he is surrounded by the blade fuel, or maybe not. There's still a sentry on the high ground. They'll find it. Raven will get the kill. But again, I mean, Dubu's just kind of blocking off the smoke movement. Top lane, that's going to be where DC try and make the move. Look towards Samich, but a good vacuum from TNC as they come in with the response. Silence onto Mason, but he gets the time-lapse off in time. He should be able to get himself away, but it is DC losing 2 heroes. See if they could catch out Cuckoo. Backs up into the jungle. Bulba moving forward. Will spot him out. Jumps in. Gets the lockdown. The healing ward's out. Arbed and Demon, will they have enough damage to bring down the Jug? Oh, the Cold Embrace is going to say no. The nuke comes through just at the right time from Bulba to finish off the kill. In return, the Winter's Curse and the Wall combo comes out. Arbed brings up a big Requiem to bring Tim's down low, who can't quite finish off the kill. Onto Bulba. 2 dead on TNC and Mason. He's moving in for more. Raven will finally manage to finish off Jimmy. But it's going to be, again, another trade that ends very costly for the side of TNC.
Teamfight synergy, as we saw earlier with the vacuum into Winter's Curse, but the great thing about the builds on the 2 carries is they're very tanky, but they don't actually do a huge amount of right-click damage, so they're not going to kill each other in a Winter's Curse.
They found the Ricky. The dust finally comes out, and they will finish him off, but Roshan's already fallen. Arbed's picked up the Aegis, and this is a fight that
in the lane before you actually manage to pressure top, so TNC are actually going to get some objective despite the fact Aegis was acquired.
They will get the dual jump in. Immediate win there as they find Tim's on the sidelines, and already DC are trying to move in for more. The Golem will be dropped onto Cuckoo. They'll look for the chase down as the Jug Boss on the side. They finish off the second support. Wyvern's out and down. Bulba finishes the double kill. And again, DC just halting any attempts of TNC to try and get objectives complete. 17 to 8. The Fusel Blade. Pick up. Deso now complete for Mason. He's going to step at the damage, top lane. Bulba has gone in with the duel. Demon will be there to follow up. Doesn't quite have the chaotic offering. In fact, with the BKB, Raven able to turn and go deep. Tims rolls under the tower. TP's away. He's not going to make it because Mason is there with the Deso.
Like a ridiculous amount of objectives off of the Aegis.
Look at this wraparound there from TNC. They want to try and punish DC for coming across. They've got the entry onto Mason with the follow through suns. They try and purge it off. Can they save the Weaver? They can't. The vacuum wall combination comes through. Arbed will put the BKB, get the Requiem off, but the bash is from Raven controlling him. The Winter's Curse is there out as well. Arbed has to get himself the hell out of here. Raven looking for the chase down. Demon with the heal will save Arbed, but he pays with his life. They do lose the Wyvern in return as Dubu's trying to do his best to come in and make sure that they come and find some sort of trade, but TNC will end up cleaning him up as well. Raven getting the godlike with that. Already on the retreat. Dubu with eyes on Cuckoo. Rayo is there in the sidelines. They have a Winter's Curse. TNC. What's the plan here? They're going to look towards Bulba. Bulba pops the blade mail. We'll get the duel off the counting offering shots as well, but in fact the Golem ends up turning around, beating into Arbed. He's been buffed up though by the Solar Crest. Raven will be protected for the time being by the Cold Embrace. Dubu chopped down. They've lost 2 on Digital Gatos, but Arbed with the big ultimate, forcing TNC to scatter. Jumps forward with the Hurricane Pike. Looks like he won't quite get Cuckoo, but it's a close one, and 2 for 2 ends up being the trade. Mason will find Sam H.
Not a bad fight for Team.
Incredibly fast. TNC are smoked up. Will they actually move over to the pit in time? That's the question. Bulba there, ready to dispel potential smoke, and it's already fallen. The damage, the speed that they can take it is too quick. And Arbed picks up the second Aegis he's had this game. Lane Dubu jumps across, finds Tims. Tims can't get himself out of the smoke screen. Cold Embrace will buy him some time. Is it going to be enough? That's the question. It is. And the Winter's Curse onto Bulba may cost him his life as Arbed looks to take him down. But the Solar Crest from Jimmy on the low ground makes sure that his team can't punch into the Legion Commander, saving Bulba's life. Smoke Tree's there to trap up Sam H. It's a 3rd kill once again for DC. Have to get back to this base because Mason and Arbed are going to chunk through your structures.
Very quickly at that. Arbed just catching the Wyvern on the TP in, chunks him down to half HP.
It's so hard with the items that DC's managed to build up to.
Wow,
they just got to let it go.
No time at all, yeah. Can't let that happen again. Going down a second lane of Rex is almost just game.
One of the two, but because they've both got that evasion and neither have MKB, it's great because it's very likely that they'll survive through the Winter's Curse, especially with Demon. It's consistently been on the back lines, looking to buff them up with the Solar Crest. And it's just going to be a second set of Rex that they just got to let go. I just don't see how TNC can stop this at all now, guys.
I mean, they're not really making a full-on initiation or attempt to defend, but I just, like you say, how do you?
Yeah, I mean, Raven, he's tried to have a go here at the Legion. In fact, with the bashes, he will get it. Raven survives, turns towards Demon, but the chaotic offering's already down. They've lost 2. Buyback from Raven as he's going to look to try and do his best, but Arbed just forcing himself forward with the Hurricane Pike and just keeping TNC in the fountain. A second set of racks for DC. DC just having what's has been a pretty beautiful game from the 37 minutes in. Arbed having the lane of his life and moving on for more. Raven will jump down looking for Demon, the potentially easier kill, but they just surround him. DC Cuckoo is there with the Omni Slash. Dubu and Demon falling low, but the Shadow Word keeps him alive. Arbed just pops the BKB, moves back up to the high ground with a quick raise, brings down Raven. That's Raven on the dieback. Cuckoo's trying to find Demon, but Demon just TPs out underneath his nose. He'll survive. Arbed comes back for the kill on Cuckoo. And GG is called. It's all too much for TNC as Digital Chaos looking off to a very strong start in this series.
Whew. This was, I mean, from the start they just played some incredibly fast-paced Dota. Arbed at mid was